guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to show you guys a new thing that I signed up for. Yeah, it's from Influenster, and this is their Laura Mercier Box. The shade that I got was just the translucent that matches my fair skin. It looks like this. It's got a like really hard container, and it opens up. There's like a little sticker in there that is preventing the sifter from pouring out. So I wanted to show you guys that I actually have always loved Laura Mercier products. This is my translucent powder that I bought from Sephora. I've had this one for about 18 months and it still is like full. So this one will also last me a little while. The packaging is a little bit different, so I think they've reformulated their like container below here, but otherwise everything is still the same. In the Influencer box, they sent us a powder puff and a small sample of the Laura Mercier foundation primer. Well, I also already love this because I have the full-size version of this that you guys have seen on my channel. And so, of course, I'm, letting you guys know that this is some awesome stuff and you should buy it. Well, because they sent me this box, I wanted to do something kind of out of the box in order to show you my love for Laura Mercier products. So let's begin. This is going to be a video on the 10 things that you can do with the Laura Mercier powder. I'm going to take out my hair. So I washed my hair yesterday, and this is about a day old. I usually run a little bit of like dry shampoo. I have this little mini version of the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak shampoo. I also use R&Co, Oribe, like all those. But when I was traveling to Nicaragua, I had forgotten my dry shampoo, and so I had this. And so all I did was take a little bit of this powder, I put it in the cap, and then I took a brush, it's just like this no-name fluffy brush, and I dipped a little bit in here, and in the areas that I needed extra oil absorption, and it worked in a pinch. So you could definitely use the Laura Mercier setting powder as a dry shampoo, and I just sort of rub it all in the areas that I needed it. And I use a brush instead of my fingers because I feel like you can disperse the product just a little bit more, or just a little bit better. So this works in a pinch. Obviously it's not dry shampoo, so it's not scented, but it does absorb oil. So if you are in a pinch and you have this with you, you can definitely use this product. If you're also in a pinch, you can rub this on the areas that get a little sweaty in the summer, and it will help to absorb a lot of that oil. So you can just, again, use your same brush, well, a clean one, but just use a brush, and then just like pat that into your armpits. And I know this sounds kind of gross, but good thing I'm not using the brush after the video. So yeah, that's 2 ways to use it. Third tip that I like with the Laura Mercier product is that I cut the sticker in half only. I didn't actually peel off the remaining part of the sticker, just because I wanted control when pouring this product out. Is if I am doing like an at-home wax, or I usually like wax my own armpits, I will actually pour this and put this in the areas that I want to sort of protect my skin and like dry the skin so that the wax will adhere. So if you put this down first and then take your little strip and apply it, you can actually just rip off the strip without ripping off a lot of your skin with it too. So I really like it for before I wax. Another thing that I like, which I'm gonna probably get ready at this point so you guys can kind of see my makeup process and how I use the setting powder for all of those areas. Then I'm gonna put my foundation primer on from Laura Mercier. Sometimes I don't have access to like an optical illusion blur primer or like a pore primer that reduces the pore size. So what you can do is, before putting on your makeup, just set the primed face with more of this Laura Mercier powder, sort of buff that into the skin. I have the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD foundation. This actually isn't my shade, so I'm not going to wear it, but I find that this foundation is very light to medium coverage, especially when you're applying everything with the Beauty Blender. But what you can do is mix the Laura Mercier setting powder with it. It actually will look like this. This is the side with the translucent powder, and this is the side without. And this, again, you can just kind of tell it just has a better coverage set. So it makes everything fuller coverage. So again, if you find that you have a medium setting or if you have a medium coverage foundation and there's not enough coverage there, go ahead and just add a little bit of that Laura Mercier loose setting powder to the mix, or to the foundation. Mix it together, apply it to the face, and you'll end up with really long wear foundation. Another thing that I like to do is make my own powder puff, like on the go. So I'll take this little Beauty Blender powder puff and I will actually brush on a ton of this loose setting powder. I know they sell like the rice paper ones from Palladio, so it's kind of like a mock DIY sheet. So that's another one, that tip. You can also spray just regular setting sheets that don't have any product on them with a little bit of alcohol, and then dust them with the Laura Mercier setting powder, and they stick to the alcohol will evaporate, and then you'll also have your own DIY powder sheets as well. I'm going to apply this foundation, which is the 103 L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This is the Sephora 56 Airbrush Foundation brush. My next step is to prime my lids, and I use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. And then I'll just pat that down just to smooth out the product. And then I will take more of that Laura Mercier setting powder and just lightly set the eyelid and eyebrow area. This helps my brows to stay on a lot longer, and I find that it usually stays more matte when I do this way. Okay, we're going to take the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil in shade 3. And again, I feel like with the powder down, it just helps me with the ability to blend everything out easily. If I did this straight on like skin, like just naked skin without product on there, I feel like it's just a lot harder to get that smooth, and it ends up looking more patchy, I guess, or darker in some places and normal in others. So, and then what I like to do is spray my Beauty Blender with a little bit of water, and I like to take a little bit of this product on a damp Beauty Blender and sort of sketch out my eye area. So now I've got sort of eyeline guides or eyeshadow guides for my look today. I'm going to do the look real quick and kind of speed forward through it. So I've made a mistake here, and so all I'm going to do is just take a little bit of that setting powder and sort of buff that in, and that usually fixes it just perfectly. So then just buff in a little bit of color to correct. With it, I'm going to take that brush and sort of sketch out or carve out my eye area. It makes the line super straight. Can you guys see that? I'm going to pop on this Artemis shade right in the inner corner. And now we are going to curl our eyelashes. I'm going to just do a simple wing liner. Do like a little baby wing today. Okay, now we're gonna bake using a Fair Neutral today, and then I'm just gonna blend everything. And then you guys obviously know the drill with this one. We're gonna bake underneath the eyes and all the areas that we've highlighted just to kind of set the concealer. I put a lot on and then dust away. Okay, then what I like to do before I contour, set underneath the cheekbone area or underneath the contour area. Okay, and then we're just gonna take that e.l.f. brush that I used earlier. So I'm going to use my contour shade. This one is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer in medium. Actually, I'm gonna switch brushes and do something a little bit more stiff. Now, do you guys see how I contoured here, but then I went really crazy over here? So what you want to do, like let's see if I just keep going and like really contour that area. In order to correct it, you can either wipe it away, or you can just take that Laura Mercier powder and just use like a powder brush. And I'm gonna just pick that up onto the brush and like start buffing that contour out. And usually the rest of the powder will help to diffuse that color so that it's more blended. So now it's equal on both sides. Okay, I've baked the under area long enough, but I will keep the eyes on them, and then I'll always blend out my nose area. Okay, now we're gonna apply mascara. My favorite trick for mascara if you don't have a lash primer is using the Laura Mercier powder to thicken your lashes. I'll show you the difference up close. Once I put on these 2 coats of mascara, there's the 1 coat. Let me let that dry a little bit. And again, I find that 2 coats of the powder usually works best for me. Just like I have 3 coats of mascara on both sides, and I can definitely tell a difference on the side that I put on the powder, which is this side. So if I look down and lightly close, you guys will be able to see just the slightest amount of difference. It just looks a little thicker, a little more voluminous. So yeah, those are my tricks for using the Laura Mercier setting powder. And I have one more trick up my sleeve. I'm gonna go ahead and dust off the rest of this powder. Last and final trick is I am taking this lipstick from Urban Decay. It's called Rush. It's a pretty moisturizing lipstick. What I like to do at this point, which is my last and final trick, is to mattify my lipstick with the setting powder. So I'll take it on my finger and sort of dust that. And now it's matte. Alright, so the lashes are on. Yeah, and so this is, again, just showcasing all the ways to use the Laura Mercier product. I love this product. This is like literally one of my favorite things of all time, and I love her primer. I think it's a great primer for really all skin types. I use it on almost all my wedding clients. Yeah, so this is literally my favorite product. I hope you enjoyed all the ways that I used it today. I hope you grabbed inspiration. You know, maybe you could make a video like this, or make a video of all the ways that you love the Laura Mercier setting powder. I can't wait to get my hands on the dark setting powder. I think it'll be actually really nice to pair that with like a cream contour and like set the cream contour. Honestly, I joke sometimes on my channel that I save the Laura Mercier for times when I'm like going to fancy events, because I mean like a wedding or engagement or party or something, just because I don't want to waste it. Like, it's such gold to me. So I hope you enjoyed it. I don't do all of these steps all the time, like especially like the lashes with the lips, but in a pinch I've done the shampoo and I've done the deodorant. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below if you learned something new today. Comment what you like about the Laura Mercier setting powder. You know, comment if you do have the other color. I'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. If you're new to my channel, hi, hello. I hope you're having a great day. I hope to hear from you guys, and yeah, I hope you have a great day. Bye. Thanks for watching.